Hey ladies and gentlemen, Wolf Crier here with a Challenge Rift breakdown. Now this is for Challenge Rift number 24 on the North American server. And this is the very first time I've decided to do a breakdown for the Challenge Rifts. And this was simply because several people asked for it, so here you go guys. If you do want me to do more Challenge Rift breakdowns, maybe a weekly type of video, let me know in that comment section below. If you don't want any of these, feel free to let me know as well, because I'm looking for more content for the channel, and Challenge Rifts is definitely something that maybe you don't play Barbarian, maybe you don't play whatever skill or class that is being portrayed that week, and we can go ahead and break it down for you so you can get it done, get your bounty caches, and move back to whatever you were doing. Or maybe you want to push those leaderboards on the Challenge Rifts. That's all up to you. So this is a Barbarian build, and this is a GR45, and the time to beat 6 minutes 35 seconds. Now, judging by this person's gear, he was pretty much going for the GR45 with no set bonuses, Conquest. Now, if you look at his skills, he's got Hammer of the Ancients with the Fire Rune Smash, Whirlwind, also Fire Rune, Volcanic Eruption. He's got Leap, Iron Impact, which allows you to gain 150% additional armor for 4 seconds after landing. Impunity for the Warcry, and that gives you increased resistances as well as increasing your armor. And then he's got Avalanche Volcano, also a Fire Rune, and Battle Rage Bloodshed. For his passives, he's using Rampage, increased strength by 1% for 8 seconds after killing or assisting in a kill of an enemy, and this stacks up to 25 times, increasing your damage. And Tough as Nails, increase your armor. Ruthless, you deal 40% additional damage to enemies below 30% health. And last but not least, we've got Berserker Rage. You deal 25% additional damage while near maximum fury. And you're going to want to stay at maximum fury during this rift. That is very important for your survivability, because he is running Aquila Cuirass. And this is the main source of damage mitigation for this build, along with your Band of Might, which after you leap, you take 80% reduced damage for 8 seconds. Now these two combined are going to help keep you alive, especially during battles with elites. You want to leap into an elite pack with full fury, and that is going to allow you to take the brunt of the damage, survive long enough to kill them. Now in the weapon slot, he's using Gavel of Judgment. The damage of Hammer of the Ancients is increased by 800%, and it returns 25 fury if it hits 3 or fewer enemies. This is your main source of damage. Hammer of the Ancients. It's not Whirlwind. It's not Volcano. Hota is going to smash through this rift. Do not expect your Whirlwind to be dealing the damage. It's Hota. Your Whirlwind is merely there as a movement speed ability for the most part, and you want to use that whenever you are in density, and then just use Hota to smash it all down. If you take a look at his gear, Bracers of the First Men, those affect Hammer of the Ancients, and his Skull Grasp affects his Whirlwind, but for the most part, that's it. The rest of his gear really doesn't synergize well, other than the fact that it all has fire skill damage. And for the most part, maybe this is the best gear that he had for this build. Who am I to judge? He's only 499 Paragon, so maybe it's a newer type of player, and maybe he didn't realize, what he was doing with his gear, that sort of thing. So let's not be too harsh on him. He does have a Stone of Jordan with fire skills, increased damage against elites, and attack speed. And he's got okay gloves that aren't really useful for the build. Mage Fists might have been better, but overall, you know what? Let's take what we got with it. He did his best. He got his 45 GR done with no set bonus, and he actually took some time figuring out how to survive in it. So let's go ahead and take a look at the rift. All right, to start off, we have a Hell Rift, and we want to make sure that we gather up this density, but we want to build up our fury so that we stay alive. And we should have saved our leap right there for these elites, because I definitely almost took a death right there. But you want to make sure that you're saving your leap for the elites so that you don't take as much damage. dispatch the elites, and just keep going through the rift to the portal. Up here, there's a little bit more density, so you want to make sure you drop this really quick using your Hota, and then go straight down. For the second floor, this can easily add more time to your rift if you go the wrong way. So right here, we're going to go ahead and turn to the north, and there's an elite pack right there. We're going to drop him as quick as possible using Hota, dispatching all of the mobs around him as well, and then grab those balls and move forward. As we move into this area up here, you want to leap up here because there's a ton of mobs. Quickly use Hota, drop them all down, move north towards the next elite, and same thing. Try to leap in just to make sure that you're keeping your damage mitigation up from your Band of Might. Drop that elite and grab those balls and run. As we turn these two corners, there are two maniacal Golgars, and we want to go ahead and drop them because they are worth a decent amount for rift progression, and then just head straight for the door. Now, as we move on to this floor, I prefer to actually take down the elite pack before clicking that pylon. Then go ahead and grab the conduit and use it to go to the next set of elites. If you turn to the southeast right here, we can go down and find two more elite packs right here. So we can go ahead and do the same thing. Use that conduit pylon. Make sure you leap into them so that you take less damage. Make sure your fury is kept up. Grab your balls, take care of the next elite, and then go find the exit. Just ignore all the little guys and go right down. Go ahead and click the channeling pylon right away. This is going to help you keep up your fury as you move into the rift, and thankfully you don't have to worry about that now. Use your whirlwind for the movement speed. Leap into the elites, drop them down, clear some of the density, but don't worry too much about it, guys. You want to get to the next elite pack. If we follow this direction right here, this is going to lead you to yet another elite pack. There's one on the other side of this barrier, so you want to make sure you jump in, kill that elite really quick. Like I said, keep that leap going while you're fighting the elites, and you're going to be okay. You're going to survive just fine. Just remember, Hota is what's going to kill everything. And at this point, you want to just move down this corridor, drop this big chunk of density just for the rift progression, and then keep moving. And as you build up density while you're moving, go ahead and drop some of that so that you can progress the rift a little bit while you're going to the next elite pack. There is another elite pack right down here to the south, and we're going to go ahead and drop them, take care of that really quick. And once they are dead, we just grab the balls and run again. You're pretty much just going from elite pack to elite pack with this build, making sure that your leap is up for elites and making sure you stay at full fury. So watch that whirlwind because it will drain some of your fury. As long as you're at 90% or better on your fury, you're going to survive if you use that leap at the same time that there are elite packs. All right, from here, we're going to go ahead and go down. There is another elite pack right here that we need to fight, and it's down these stairs and across this little bridge, and there they are. I always save my volcano for inside the elite packs. You want to make sure you're casting that right on them. Boom, grab those balls, clear out a little bit more density, and then you spawn the boss. And the boss is someone who moves, which kind of sucks. Sandshaper is one who moves around, so you just got to pretty much stay on top of them. Make sure we're casting our leap during the fight so that we can stay alive. And also make sure your battle rage is up, but don't spam it because it does use fury to cast. So that is exactly how you break down this rift. All right, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully you got something out of this. Let me know in the comments section below if you would like to see more Challenge Rift breakdowns, and I will gladly bring them to you. If you weren't all that interested, let me know as well, because I want to make sure that this works out for everybody. Guys, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and you guys have a great day. Thank you so very much for taking the time out of your day to watch my video. Peace.